Hey guys, this is Dan Buglio, and periodically I will see some people I'm working with or helping out, and they get pain-free and they're doing well, and then the pain comes back, and then it goes away and it comes back. And that was my cycle for a lot of years, probably a decade. I had the pain disappear and then come back, and then disappear and then come back, and then the more I worried about it, the longer it would stay. And then it finally got to the point where it was chronic. And what I want to tell you is that ending your TMS pain is not a one-time thing. You literally need to teach your brain, your subconscious brain that's trying to protect you, you need to teach your brain that it's okay to feel the emotions, it's safe to feel the emotions, and that's just what you do. That is who you become. And now when I say feel the emotions, I don't mean express them and vomit them on everybody around you. I mean feel them. You can do that in the privacy of your own bathroom if you need to. Just feel them. Well, I don't know how to feel them. Have you ever been pissed off? Do that. It's easy. Right? So it's not a one-time thing. So a lot of people are thrilled that they finally got rid of their symptoms. And then they stop what they did to get pain-free or symptom-free. So it's not a one-time thing. You literally have to make this become who you are, how you navigate the world and your daily life. Feeling your emotions is safe. It's okay. We don't need to keep on playing those decades-long patterns of repression. Yes, we were taught to repress as a kid. What are you crying for? I'll give you something to cry about. Stop crying. Don't be a baby. Okay, well, crying is not acceptable. If you get mad, don't be mad. You're supposed to be nice. Be a nice person. Okay, now anger is not allowed. So we're taught these things by our parents who were just doing the best they could. And even by ourselves. Literally, people have decided, I'm never going to be like my father. My father was an angry bastard. I'm never going to be like him. So what do you think we do when we get pissed off? We lock that shit up. We put it in the basement. We lock the door. And so we've got these patterns of repression that have been going on for decades. And we literally have to just decide, I can be angry without being my dad. You can feel angry without vomiting it on everybody around you, your family included. So feel your emotions. If you're sad, cry. It's okay. Doesn't make you weak, doesn't make you a baby, doesn't make you anything. It means you're a human who's experienced something that is saddening, right? So it's not a one-time thing. You got to do this long enough till it becomes your default. And look, we've had these patterns and programs of repression sometimes beat into us by parents. And you got to teach your brain that it's okay, that this is how I'm going to be. Doesn't mean you got to walk around crying in front of everybody all the time, but for Pete's sake, if you feel like crying and you don't want people to see it, go into a room, get in your car, be by yourself, and cry. It's all right. We actually feel better after we cry. But you got to do it more than once. And I get frustrated because I'm trying to help people. And they're like, but I did the process and I'm still in pain. Yeah, you did it once, or you did it 10 times, or you did it 50 times in a couple of weeks. Big deal, right? It takes becoming a habit. It takes it becoming who you are and how you live. So if you're frustrated that you had some success and you've been doing some of this TMS work, thinking psychologically, talking to your brain, and you had a little bit of success, and then a new symptom comes up somewhere else, or the old symptom comes back, and even worse, you got a pain flare up, what's going on? What's going on? What stress, what tension, what anger, what emotions are currently present? Revisit that. For me, I've been, I'll say 8-9 years pain-free as of this date. And I'll still get a little twinge in my back, but the first thing I say is, what's going on? And I spend about 10 or 15 minutes emptying out, figuring out what emotion I'm feeling. I do that over and over again until I feel like I've got it. Oh, I've identified something I was trying not to think about. Okay, got it. And then I go about my day. I put it out of my mind completely, and I just forget about it and go about my day. And my symptoms abate within minutes or hours. But I forget about it. I don't stress about it. But it's who I've become. That's my default. If I feel some reflux, my default isn't, oh, I better go take some Tums and what did I eat? No, my default is, oh, what's going on emotionally? What's weighing on my chest? Yeah, what am I feeling? And I do that. So it's not a one-time thing. And if you expect that you can take just a few tries at this and then get frustrated and upset that it's not working, but yet you keep on going back to your repression and your habit of just avoiding shit because it's uncomfortable, you're going to remain stuck like I was. And again, I was 10 years stuck even after I discovered John Sarno. So it's got to become who you are. So ask yourself, who do I need to become in order to get pain-free? It's not necessarily what do I do, because doing is temporary. I did it. I did the work. I spent 3 weeks, 3 months, 3 years I've been doing this work and I'm still in pain. This doesn't work for me. I'm not good enough to get this done. No, ask yourself not what you need to do, but who you need to become. You need to become the person that's not overly emotional and raging and expressing these emotions or crying everywhere. But you need to be a person that, when you've got some privacy, you can really sit and go, what's going on with me? Start there and do that consistently and become that person. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with your emotions. So I hope this helps. And if you got questions, please leave a comment. Actually, was this helpful? Let me know. And what would you like me to cover in future videos? So thanks again. We'll talk soon. Oh, by the way, painfreeyou.com is where you can get on a notification list for when my book is ready. I'm in the process of writing it. So talk to you soon. Thanks.